You good, Phantom? You good?
Hello, everybody. It's Thursday night. You know what that means. It's another exciting episode for the Homies podcast, and we've got a very, very special guest on tonight. But before we get to our guest, Jake, how's it going, my friend?
Well, I will admit it's been kind of a tough week, and it's been an especially tough day today. Not going to get into any detail, really, but I am here, as I am always, 8 p.m. Thursday, Eastern Standard Time, and I'm glad to be here. I'm glad for the show. I'm glad for the guests we have, and I look forward to the discussions tonight.
Kreese, where were you at today? You were on some no counts YouTube channel today. What was it? Open far, open har. Oh, open bar. You were on open bar today.
Yeah, man, I'm a little drunk off of the open bar. It was really fun on that. So I want to shout out to my man, Critical Drinker, like good friend of the channel too. So he helps us out everywhere he can or wherever. So shout out to Critical Drinker and his crew. And thank you, Badger, for coming on. But it is
Thursday.
It is Thursday night. It is Thursday night. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with us. Ebola, how's it going, sir?
I'm doing good. It is Thursday, so here we are.
Thanks,
That's
Ebola.
right. That's
And
right.
welcome for the first time to For the Homies podcast, the Angry Badger. How you doing,
Badger.
Appreciate it. Being on open bar can be a very fun experience. I can imagine you still riding the high of it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Pleasure to be on. Drinker is very magnanimous.
Oh yeah. Such a cool dude or whatever. So
Very magnanimous.
So we got a lot to talk about. So Kreese, what we got up first?
So the first thing that we are going to talk about, guys, it is going to be Disney. They are actually having another eulogy again, and I think it's fun. I think it's really funny that they need our money, us males. They need, especially Generation Z, like they want their money back, but they don't want us back. But what do you guys think about that? How do you guys feel about Disney essentially just bending the knee to the audience, and we were right again?
I feel personally that this is an obvious thing. Men, when they come of age, basically, when they get to the age majority, they get jobs. And when you get jobs, you have money. Sometimes you get some spending money. Hey, Moxie, it's good to see you. And what are they going to do? They're going to ask girls out on dates, or they're going to be buying games, or they're going to be buying action figures or comics or whatever. And Disney used to be, haven't been recently, Disney used to be a massive, massive part of that. The movies they would put out, especially Marvel movies the past few decades, a lot of young men would go to see those things. And they just haven't really cared as of late. At first it was a fight to try and stay relevant, I guess, have younger men stay relevant, have younger men be accepted. And then younger men decided to be ambivalent about it and just take their money elsewhere or just not spend it. And if Disney is starting to think this way, where they're trying to win back, if you will, Gen Z men amid Marvel and Lucasfilm struggles, it shows that Disney is seeing it where it matters. They're seeing it in their wallets. They're seeing that they're not getting the money that they want. They're not appealing to the people that they now want to appeal to. And it's hurting them. And they want to rectify that. Now, how they're going to go about that, don't know.
That's such a nice way you put that men became ambivalent about it.
About things.
Yeah.
I try to be.
It's not like they systematically destroyed every single reason that a man would watch it and then hated their audience. They just became ambivalent about it one day.
Well, you got to look at it this way. So Disney literally took Star Wars and Marvel and made it into a girl brand. which Marvel
They
and
did.
Star Wars were a boy band, boy brand. And we got the Marvels, we got all this load of crap,
The
and
Acolyte.
It's Kevin Feige.
and it
50% men. I mean, 50% women, or whatever. One.
hey, don't forget Kathleen Kennedy. The Force is female.
Yeah.
Everybody, gotta remember
that's
that.
true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun.
So, Badger, I like to ask you.
Oh, go ahead.
Someone asked you, do you think that they will do the Rey trilogy? Do you think they're going to do it?
The Simon Kinberg one, maybe eventually, but probably not, depending on how horrible Mandalorian and Grogu does. And then Starfighter, I think, might be a fluke and might actually be good, just because the people in charge have enough power to like stave off notes on the script, basically.
I mean, the shows that have been good is the ones no one cares to even try.
Yeah, that's how they sneak in. They don't care about. That's why like X-Men 97 was good, because they didn't care about it, and then he got to do what he wanted, and it was good, and then they start paying attention.
Yeah. Oh no! We can't make it good. That means we have to try. Stop it! No.
Well, it proves us right. It proves us right when we say stick to the lore, respect the characters, respect the story. Bo did that, and it responded accordingly. And suddenly, oh shit, they're right. And when you see something like this, it's the same thing of like, oh, you mean the thing that we've been saying for 3 years, the thing Chris Gore said, that turning these boy brands into girl brands is going to be the most costliest mistake of all the histories. Yeah, here we are 3 years later, and it's being correct.
I think the only thing I ever had a problem with X-Men 97 is Rogue's design. I think the rest of the show was fabulous. I just think
people were upset that her butt was flat. We know.
Yeah.
We know.
But
and
hey,
in certain angles, then we got Goblin Queen. I would love to go back to where like design or like little nerd arguments about the costume is all we're arguing about.
Yeah,
those are the glory days.
Yeah.
But yeah, but when it comes to this, I think it's too late, because literally people don't care about Western movies and stuff anymore. They care more about the anime. They care more about like stuff coming from overseas, the content from coming overseas more than Disney, than Marvel, than Lucas, DC. They just don't give a crap about it anymore.
And why is that? Because they're telling traditional stories. They're telling tradition where men are men and women are women. And the things they haven't been corrupted yet.
Yeah.
Yes. And if Disney's going to win back Gen Z men, it's going to be a multi-year project.
Yeah,
it's going to take years and years of putting out solid films, solid television shows before men of whatever generation even get a whiff of deciding to.
So Starfighter will be a nice little barometer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like if Ryan Gosling comes out cocksure and swinging and gives us a Han Solo-y Dash Rendar type cocksure performance where he's punching people and taking names, that'll be a step, and not get cucked by any female characters.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Ryan, be a Star Wars character, not Ken from Barbie.
Yeah, like I was listening to Derek Anderson the other day. Shout out to DA. He was on. He was here about 2 weeks ago. And he said that in his opinion, like Gen Z is kind of a lost cause too, but you still got Generation Alpha. Like you could get Generation Alpha. Yeah, the ones that are coming up. But Gen Z, most of them are kind of starting to get stuck into their ways with the anime, with K-pop Demon Hunters, stuff like that. They're really going towards the East more, or whatever.
And Gen Z men, just generally, I guess Gen Z boys, mostly boys and men, they have gotten the brunt of this man hatred, saying, you're useless, you're a misogynist, you're sexist. These are things that you cannot get rid of. These are inherent to you as a male, so you are bad. You need to act this way, and this other way. You need to treat people this way. Most of the things that you do that would be acceptable, hell, even 10 years ago, are now considered misogynist or sexist or some sort of microaggression.
Pedro is the new modern
and they're
man.
just like, okay, fuck it then.
Because the thing is,
the MGTOW movement is coming back.
Yeah.
again.
That's what I'm
which
saying.
Is
it's like
insane.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying is like, you wonder why they're turned to Andrew Tate. You're wondering why they're turning into Fresh and Fit. You're wondering why they're going to this red pill content, which to me, this is just my opinion. Like, there's some red pill content where I could say like some of it makes sense and I understand or whatever. And then, but like if you are not to get religious, if you don't have any values or whatever, like you're gonna go towards a lot more red pill content or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what you're gonna turn if you keep on if your heroes are telling you that you're not this, you're not that, you're this and that and everything. That's where that's their alternative, and you can't get mad
on both sides, though, right?
Yes, that's on both sides. Whoever.
COVIDism became a new religion.
Oh my God.
Everything becomes a new religion if you don't have something to hold on to.
Well,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. However,
also you gotta look at Gen Z.
Yeah.
For the beginning of that generation, they were being told that hey, boys can be girls, girls can be boys, boys become female, can have babies, and it was a bombardment for pretty much their whole life cycle.
Yeah,
and
it's been going on for a while too.
Yeah,
yes.
and then now it's really good to see movies that are coming out where hey, there's a guy, we know it's a guy, he's literally he's shooting people, he's kicking ass and taking names, but then you still have that flip side. You get a movie like Bros, or you get some
which failed horribly, thankfully.
Yeah, and retarded shit.
Yeah,
but like I've talked about this on the show, Badger, that Hollywood, we all know that when it comes to Hollywood, if they would create new IPs instead of rehashing the stuff that they have now, I think Hollywood would be more better off with newer IPs than just retellings, reimaginations and crap like that. I mean, we know it works
for the most part. That is true. Yeah,
Sinners, K-pop Demon Hunters. There's they're literally bringing back like the old school.
Totally different ends of the spectrum.
Then they're bringing back old school monster movies.
Yeah.
Superhero movies are dead. They're a dying breed.
Sure, certainly in their past incarnation, but I still submit that if any of these were done accurately, they'd all make $1 billion. If they were correctly adapting all the popular expanded universe from Star Wars, there was a Kyle Katarn movie right now, or everyone would be blowing it.
Kyle Katarn movie.
Right. See, I mentioned it. Right, but they don't do that. So in its incarnation, it's done. And new IP. But the problem is most of these writers don't have the skill to do original IP.
Yes.
So when they pitch it, no one gives a shit. So the dirty little trick they do is to take their new original idea, putting air quotes, and then attach it to an already established franchise and try to weave it in, because then people care about the franchise.
And try to bring back like old cast, member berries left and right.
Right, but then you end up just alienating them because you're not doing it all the way, and then you end up resenting your audience. Yeah.
The crazy part is this: if they would have just gave us like good Marvel movies, if they would have gave us good Star Wars movies, hell, I'll even go to the other side. If they would have gave us good DC movies, none of us will probably exist. We will probably just be like enjoying the ride or whatever.
Well, we'd just be straight up nerd, talking about what we like and what we want next, and gossiping.
Exist, but just talking about how good they are instead.
Yeah, exactly. The whole culture war stuff of the past 15-ish years wouldn't be a thing.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be a thing.
So
none of us asked to have all of our beloved properties destroyed so that we go on and yell about it to strangers on the internet. They made us.
Yeah, they made us. That's what I'm saying.
They turned us into it.
So Kathleen Kennedy, I have to say, you know what? I low-key have to thank you because of you and your selfish reasons for destroying Star Wars, and Kevin Feige for just basically taking over of Ike Perlmutter's company or whatever. Thanks. You gave us a career, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Like,
you also gotta think it started in comic books. That's where it started. The wokeness started in comic books.
Yeah.
Didn't move to the movies. Now look what we have to deal with video games. I mean, literally, now you have it where you can't really they won't allow you to have like voice chat in video games because if you say the wrong thing, you get banned and get your account terminated for it.
Yeah.
Or be like ABF, show a little clip of a gun on live streaming. This stream gets
was it the clip of the gun that did it?
Yeah,
it normally is.
It almost certainly was.
But he got it back though. He did get it back before the end of Late and Gay last night. Thank goodness.
Yeah, it shouldn't have to be a thing though.
This goes. George Carlin had bits on this called "The Pussification of the American Male."
Yes, I remember that one. I remember that one.
So it went from that, and then like the height is Me Too, which yes, there were absolutely people that deserve Me Too. A lot of it was just used to fucking hide and blame people, and they get people fired and replaced, and that's the whole Disney animation thing. And then you have your two boy brands that you bought because they're boy brands.
Yeah,
but boys are bad and evil and toxic because you can't sell to them, and you're Disney, and all you know how to do is market and sell to women, so you turn them into girl products, thinking that these dumb fucks that buy they'll come along for the ride anyway. And we did for a while until we caught on.
The thing is this, like there were some movies in Disney where like they made like not all the time, but when they did make do stuff for boys, it actually was not that bad. Like, you know, Hercules was cool, like, you know, Aladdin was cool, Tarzan was cool, or whatever.
Yeah, it's OG Disney though, right?
OG,
Sword in the Stone.
Stone is the Stone, Lion King, like those were, you could arguably say those were boys. Yeah, you can arguably say those are boy movies or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Goofy movie too. Goofy movie is a good one too.
We had this conversation in the GCA Discord the other night. We were talking about like for myself, I'm more of an old school Disney fan. You know, I love the stuff like Blackbeard's Ghost, Condor Man, and you know stuff they did from the 60s, 70s, and the 80s. Some of the 90s. They didn't have a lot. But like now Disney, it's like you can't even watch that stuff without seeing, you know, race swapping characters or you know they'll throw a little, you know, little LGBTQ plus XYZ bullshit in the stuff, and it's like
this is how you know that they're starting to somewhat like hear what, like, because their pockets are hurting or whatever. They are like they stopped the Elio movie, like they got rid of all the gay stuff or whatever. I know that they are literally talking to Johnny Depp, like, dude, please come back for Pirates of the Caribbean 6. Like they're throwing, from what I heard, they're throwing like the bank at him. Like, bro, we need you back. We need you for this.
Jeremy Bruckheimer, who's writing the script, said that he's talking to Johnny, and he thinks Johnny would come back if the story was correct, which also means if they paid him a lot of money.
Yeah,
right.
And a
Jerry Bruckheimer, please, please, Jerry Bruckheimer.
Well, so
they're basically throwing the kitchen sink.
Money.
Yeah.
So I've seen all the pirate movies. I like the last one for what it was, but I know the backstory, what Johnny went through. He went through hell dealing with Amber. So I did give a slight, but there is stuff in that movie that was actually pretty funny and pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Disney is very partitioned off. So when you talk about all of it, it really depends.
Yeah.
It's like, which part of Disney are we talking?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because like they already haven't learned their lesson. They're about to put out sequels with Zootopia. They got Zootopia 2. They got Toy Story 5 on the way. Like it's, I heard there's
bad enough.
Well, think about the shit with Snoop Dogg taking his grandchild to go see Lightyear, and he had to explain about the lesbian couple in the movie. And now they're trying to cancel Snoop Dogg.
Oh my god!
And I'm gonna just tell you straight up, like Snoop Dogg is not gonna care, and most people are still gonna invite Snoop Dogg everywhere because
I think he's echoing the vast majority of the complaints that you guys think it's the right side of history, and you guys want it to be normalized. But for the vast majority of people, I think even on Film Threat they mentioned this. I'm sorry, but like most people are born straight.
Yeah,
and because of that, it's always going to be the mainstream. And the other one is always going to be this. When you said Bros is fine as a movie. I don't give a fuck, but that's never going to be mainstream. You're never going to sell it as that is a niche film for a very targeted audience. And the problem is they tried to take those niche concepts and put it apply it broadly, and it's just not going to work. People don't want to take their families and have
Yeah.
huge life conversations be brought up that they have to stop and explain.
And it's because the other side is still attempting to map all the margins together and turn that into a new majority. And as long as the rest of middle America, not necessarily geographically, but politically, if you will, remains 60, 70, 80% of the population, that's never going to happen. And it takes people like Snoop Dogg coming out and saying things like this for the vast majority of other people to pay attention, see all the backlash that he's getting, and realizing like, hey, this is bullshit. Why the hell is Snoop Dogg getting all this shit? No, we don't like this either.
He didn't even say nothing homophobic. He just said like, oh man, I'm taking my grandkid to a movie. Now I gotta explain stuff. I'm too nervous to go to a movie. How's that homophobic or whatever? That's not homophobic.
Well,
like
well, if you look at the history of like movies, there's been movies that were based off of gay characters and shit that are beloved back in like the 70s and 80s and some in the 90s. But when you put it like the forefront, like, oh, this person is gay and you gotta respect them for being gay, and it's not even like significant for the plot, it ruins the whole fucking thing. Right.
Phantom, I think the difference is also the character. His entire personality wasn't being gay.
Well,
yes, it was a characteristic. It was not their personality entirely.
Yeah.
Well, look, if anybody in the chat, probably Badger, you probably see the original Revenge of the Nerds. The black guy that was in the movie played a gay character when he wasn't even gay, and he got praise for it. It's like back in the day, they would have straight people play gay characters in movies and stuff.
Called acting.
And now,
yeah.
It's like now you can't even get that without being like, oh, we're gonna,
this person has to be gay to play a gay character. That's fucking retarded. Yeah. Like, okay,
I think Ian McKellen said some while ago that said, you don't have to be gay to play a gay character. That's stupid.
Of course not.
Yeah, because it is stupid. He obviously plays straight people and all the others in no way. I don't think he's a wizard in real life.
Yeah, what? Wait, what?
Exactly what I was going to say.
I'm gonna tell you, I've never
real life.
I don't think I've ever seen him play a gay character. I don't think I ever have.
I don't think so.
And in voice acting, they've done it too. No one gives a shit. Phil Lamar plays white guys all the time. He's black as day, black as night. But he's also plays black guys. John Stewart, right? So who cares? As long as you sound like the character.
Yeah.
But again, these casting choices of race swaps aren't done for any good reason other than their global homo reasons.
Check boxes.
Yeah.
Because I mean, let's be honest. We've probably either had a family member or we actually got some friends that are gay.
Okay, I'm talking about it all the time.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I
have a cousin and an aunt. One's a gay man and the other one's a lesbian. And even they say they can't stand this shit.
Yes, my sister, like some of my aunts or whatever, they are gay, but I love them and everything. And even they will say, "Yo, this is going too far. Like kids should not be learning about this without the parents' permission or whatever." There you go. Like But what is our chat saying right now?
I mean,
they're calling us gay.
They're calling us gay. AP has had a couple of things that I think are interesting. He's like, whoa, what's acting? Acting is a thing that people used to do where they basically fake being somebody else for money in front of other people who would pay to see them do it. And then he commented that Gary is gay. Ooh, gosh, shots fired.
Sorry about that. Gary kiss strange, man.
We have people like Basket saying Isaac's gay. Yes, we all know that. Ronan is going, gay, which, hey, I will remind you, is still a meme. It's still a GIF that is used all over the internet, and I've never seen any backlash towards that whatsoever, which I actually find a little bit surprising.
Yeah,
considering the amount of backlash you can get for saying God knows what. Again,
UK gamer.
Again, attempting to be diplomatic tonight.
You can't
Oh,
gay
and
him.
yeah,
Badger's
you're gonna
not
think
isn't
that's
gay.
gay.
He's a
He's
California
California
straight.
California straight. Confirmed.
No, I don't think. Don't hate on him that much. He is our guest here. Damn it! How
True.
dare you,
No,
Big
that's
Gamer. will
what I
find
call
you.
myself. Yeah.
This is tame. This is tame for what
Oh,
Badger and them
Wayfair.
get over there on their stuff.
Special guest Erwin's sidekick. That's rude.
Oh,
have to
that's
put it like
me
that,
now.
man.
Like,
That's too
yeah,
far.
okay, that's too
Damn,
far,
bro.
Wayfair.
Nah,
Oh.
nah. We're done with that. We're done with that now.
Uh,
Yeah. All right. Nagrinol can get one more. Yeah,
That's the real
Nagrinol can say the
toxic,
gay
is
girl.
Nagrinol.
There you go. Nagrinol's allowed. Nagrinol's allowed.
What he did at the end of Alien Romulus is unforgivable.
I agree. I agree. I
Glad to see he got that role though. Shout out Nagano.
Shout out to our nice
I guess we'll
Nagrinol.
go into trailers. What we got?
Sure. Which one do you want to see first, Phantom? Why don't you let me know?
Let's do the No Man's Sky, because I saw this last
Okay.
night fleeting, but dude, this looks pretty awesome. I'm re-downloading the game, and I would like to get a bunch of people together to play this in Discord.
Sure.
I would love
Absolutely.
to do
Yeah.
this.
Let's take a look at this. Let's see. Let's see what people think. Let's go ahead and run this.
You actually can
5,
do
4.
more customization to your ships in this now.
Thank you for explaining the trailer, Phantom. Let's show it. Let's show it here now. Oh gosh, excuse me. Here we go.
What if you could build your own ship? If you could get up and walk around mid-flight,
Which is
build a
what
crew of friends and
what
adventure
Starfield
together.
tried to do and just feel
Your
hardly
ship is maybe the most important character in No Man's Sky. It's so central to the game that now when we change it, everything in the game
Oh, this
feels
EV.
completely different.
EA
The
stuff.
ships have
Very
real
awesome.
interiors, med bays, sleeping quarters, war rooms, radars, teleporters. It changes how you play.
I mean, there are whole games that do this.
And then there are these moments, just
I didn't
looking
just-
out of the window, the universe flying by, and it's changing how the game feels too.
Let's see it.
Building your own ship, decorating it with friends, your own space that you share together, everyone with their own roles, feels really special. Building a spaceship, it's really different to building a base in No Man's Sky. You could show it off in the space anomaly, you play in it with friends,
Oh,
it's with you on every planet, every adventure, it's your home.
I
This has
already
been
know
one
the
of the
ship I want to
biggest
build in it.
undertakings for our little team. Every area of the game has to be reworked in some way.
all right. Like,
Having your
Right.
multiplayer crew walking around, just calmly editing your ship as it travels at warp speeds towards a
having everyone
planet.
party be able to
It's actually
mess
pretty
with it.
insane what's going on
work out.
behind the scenes to make all of that work. And then on our other game, Light No Fire, you have these real oceans to navigate. You need boats and crews. And this tech is being developed for
Oh,
both
everyone's
games.
gonna love it. It's got
Oh,
dragons in it now.
Dragons. Yeah.
Voyagers
Dragon.
is version 6.0. It's a big
Yeah,
milestone. Honestly,
yeah.
one of our biggest updates. What I love is that it opens up a whole new path for the future.
You know,
We can't wait to see where it goes from here.
now the guys are on.
All right, I want to build the ships from
Go ahead
Stargate.
and show us. Okay.
I want to build the ships from Stargate. That's what I want to build.
Building ships from Stargate. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Like the
yeah.
Prometheus and like the our ships.
Those are
Nice.
solid.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, I mean, they're basically taking
Awesome.
the mechanics from Starfield to where you can build your ships, and they're going to do it better than Starfield. I guarantee it. Highly
Yes,
recommend
and
this
I
game.
think I said this to you earlier, Phantom, in the green room, which is, Starfield comes out and they have ship customization, which is very limited, in my opinion, especially with the internals of the ship. And then Sean and the guys over there at the No Man's Sky team are like, we're going to do that. We're going to put that in the game. We're going to make it 100 times better. And look, the way they've been, the redemption story of No Man's Sky, you know, is a crazy redemption story. And the past 8-9 years that they've been developing it has been amazing. Every year, it just becomes an even better game to play. And I'm super excited to see it. I'm super excited to see it happening. I look forward to it. Look forward to the update. Absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely want to get a bunch of people together and play this. It's more fun to play with other people than by yourself.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Especially games like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
So-
just slightly unrelated, UK Gamer bringing up how, and I've seen this over the past like couple months, how the Division 2 is just popping the hell off, and so many people are playing it. I just thought that's so interesting that so many people are playing it, especially because Ubisoft has done, you know, they shut down the OG Crew. They announced when the Crew 2 is going to be shut down. The Crew 3 isn't as popular. The various there hasn't been a Rainbow Six game. Well, I guess they could argue that Rainbow Six Siege X is a new game, but it's not. It's the same nearly 10-year-old game at this point. The Ghost Recon stuff that they're doing is BS. You know, I imagine they're going to have to do some. They probably are behind the scenes doing some type of Splinter Cell game because of the new Splinter Cell animated series that's coming out. You know, they're worrying up the Tom Clancy engines. They're spinning those up, getting ready to start pushing stuff out.
Dude, just
I think
remaster
that-
Vegas. Just remaster Vegas 2. Just remaster Vegas 2. Just give us
Remake. I said remake.
Splinter Cell. Just give us Vegas 2. That's what we want. We want Tom Clancy's, Rainbow Six Vegas 2 again. Probably one of the best in the Rainbow series ever. And it's like that's what nearly nearly a 30-year-old game at this point.
Vegas 2? No, Vegas 2 came out in like 2006 or 7. It was a 360 game.
Old.
It's been about
It's been 20 years.
About 20
Yeah.
years. Yeah. Oh, interesting.
So,
None of the Clancy games went over to the Tencent or Ubisoft new company. Well, fucking Tencent buying out or buying a piece of Ubisoft.
Hey, if Ubisoft's not going to make a good game, might as well be someone else.
Yeah, I'd rather be someone else, honestly. I'd rather Ubisoft just actually make good games, but that's probably
Never going to happen.
Going to happen soon. But the indie game market, the AA market, those markets are on fire, putting out amazing games. So let's
I guess we could do the Halloween trailer.
Yeah,
Nagarnal was like, when ABF showed this the other night, Nagarnal was like, yes.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have to say about this. The official game. How do they play the do they play
I think they do play music. They play the music.
Okay. Boo. Oh, well.
Can't play the original Halloween
we'll turn
music.
This down, talk over it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's John Carpenter's music. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna have to turn that down. We go over it. I do like the slightly stuttery logos
So what's
as if it's off the film.
So what's so cool about this? It's going to have a story mode and it's going to have multiplayer.
The story mode fascinates me. I mean, are you going to be playing as Michael Myers in the story mode?
I don't know yet.
Because that would be crazy. That would be a crazy story mode.
Yeah.
See, this is what Friday the 13th game lacked when it came out, because it didn't have a campaign. If you would do a campaign where you could be either Jason or one of the kids at the summer camp, that would have been good. Now the one they did for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I did not like it. I played it. I did not like the game. I didn't like it because it's Dead by Daylight engine.
Yeah, they added the Dead by Daylight. Yeah,
Why
which is another game that's still going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cutting the lights. We know what this means. Time to run and do something about it.
I was going to say, why is Jamie Lee Curtis like running away, like leaving the door open? Oh, okay, there we go.
Good
Oh,
enough reason
okay.
for me, honestly.
That looks good.
Looks
That
a little
looks good.
slim. Shoulders
Yeah.
a little close together.
Yeah.
Thought it's a little bit more
Since-
stout than that. But
Since it's almost spooky season, I'm definitely going to be watching some of the Halloween movies again. I always
single-player
do.
and multiplayer experience. That is very interesting. A single player and multiplayer experience coming. Again, the idea of a campaign for a Halloween game.
They know the horror fans are going to
Yeah,
buy it. That's just the
That's
thing.
fascinating.
Most
Oh,
of the
yeah.
horror fans, they're going to support it or whatever. Like,
Now-
Oh yeah.
So the theory is that they're putting Halloween out first. Then they're gonna try to do maybe a Friday the 13th with a campaign and multiplayer. They're literally gonna do the
Oh,
slasher
really?
films like
Really?
Nightmare on Elm.
Okay.
Nightmare, dude. They do a Nightmare on Elm Street with a campaign. Oh, I'm in. I am so in.
Choose their nightmares. That would be fun.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that would-
gosh.
Oh.
Create your own nightmares. Create your own
Mhm.
nightmares and have people the same way you do like GTA custom maps for people to drive through. Create your own nightmares to have other people go through.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be fucking cool. Man, yeah. It's again, like it's a great idea. You know, I think some of these game companies, especially again the ones that are making this, like Compass and Ilphonic, further front, they saw or have been seeing the success of Dead by Daylight, and then the adding of various IPs to that, the adding of the Halloween, the adding of Friday the 13th, the adding of Texas
Evil
Chainsaw
Dead.
adding
Evil Dead.
and they're seeing how popular that game is remaining. They're like, we should just make unique games. We should just make games
Yeah.
based off of these characters. And again, it's still blowing my mind. Adding campaign modes, like if you legit get to play as Michael Myers, that would
That's
be,
gonna be fun.
fucking amazing. I mean, is the win state basically going to be like making these movies absolute tragedies? There will be no final girls in the campaigns that I play.
Mm-hmm.
If that is the
Well,
case.
So I was talking about this the other night in Discord. I miss movie video game tie-ins. You know, back in the day, they'll have a movie and they would throw a video game out to go with the movie, and a lot of times the game was better than the movie.
And sometimes the
And
game like had nothing to do with the movie or the story at all. But like the game is
What's
so
up,
different.
Pascal?
from the movie.
It'd be like a what if with the game or whatever. I don't game as
Yeah.
much, but like when my friends did game, like I watch them play or whatever. Usually they'll just do mostly what ifs with the video games.
Meanwhile, I'm thinking that they were notorious for being horrible, and there's only like
That's what
Riddick,
I'm
Escape from Butcher Bay, and then Wolverine Origin, the game, is like, which is not saying much, miles better than the, because it had actual Wolverine.
Yeah.
Body
That's-
parts can go
that's-
flying.
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying to Phantom. I was saying the
Yeah.
vast majority of movie tie-in games suck.
Yeah.
They were so
But
bad.
you
But there,
you gotta
again, like games you mentioned, there was the
yeah.
when Captain America, the first Avenger, came out.
Yeah, it wasn't
There was the
horrible.
Captain America that came
Mhm.
out. That was actually pretty solid. They
Lord of the
made
Rings ones, yeah.
the next one,
Yeah.
the Rings game.
Lord of the Rings ones are good.
Some of
The
those Harry Potters were all
Lego-
right.
The Lego sequel trilogy was better than the movies.
yeah,
know?
They were
but,
having
like,
fun with it. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was like,
It
you
is-
know, it was not meant to
it
take
was
it
actually
serious.
enjoyable to play and watch.
Yeah. Yeah,
And,
the-
yeah,
the
I was
Lego games
like
were
I was
super
like I was
fun.
telling Jake earlier. You gotta remember, tie-in movies to video games started back with the Atari
Ghostbusters game was
2600.
good. Ghostbusters game
The
was
ones,
Atari
'cause that last one-
2600. Mm.
Yeah, but then the movie tie-in game, like E.T., I mean that crushed the Western games industry, nearly destroyed it.
And it was true. They actually found the cartridges in a landfill,
Oh, yeah.
and they still actually fucking worked.
Go watch the documentary on YouTube. where I don't know what the exact number was, but it was tens of thousands of them, along with a few other games.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this comes next Halloween. It won't be this Halloween; it'll be next Halloween. But I'm looking forward to it. And I hope and pray that it's actually good. Hope and pray that it's actually good.
You know, Jake, we still got plenty of time. We can do the Splinter Cell if you want to. We're not even an hour in yet.
All right, let's run quickly through the Splinter Cell. Excuse me, the Splinter Cell one in that case, which I will go ahead and pull up here. Now, this is going to be an animated series based off of Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell that they're going to show on Netflix, and hopefully it's good. We'll see.
Do we have an eye on the target? We don't have much time.
Oh, interesting.
This is a video
looks like
game?
an older Sam
Splinter
Fisher
agent, please
too.
respond.
No, this is anime.
I'm here.
You're a hard man to reach, Sam Fisher.
Older Sam Fisher.
Stone Cold Killer. This mission is personal. I see the devil looking back. You can run, you can fight. It's the same time when I ride. Either you do this
Is this
with
the
me.
same people that made the Terminator one?
Now! Get inside!
Right.
Looks like it.
Stone Cold Killer.
I might watch it.
But my
October
thing
14th,
is
okay.
no Michael Ironside as Sam.
I think he's
Yeah,
at this
yeah,
point
Michael
too
Ironside's
old
not
for
gonna-
it, and he's had a illness
He's way
that he's
too old.
dealing with.
Yeah.
Voice probably doesn't sound
Yeah.
the same.
And
But
I checked on
Yes, he's
IMDb when we saw this. There were only two names there. One was Liev Schreiber, who's going to be voicing Sam Fisher, and another was another lady that I didn't recognize. And I'm assuming she's there because I would like to think she'd be voicing Grimm, which would be great, having Grimm in your ear. I mean, it's a show, it's not a game, but still, I'm hoping that's what it would be. I'm hoping it would be similar to play, like if you were to boot up Chaos Theory or something. It's going to be a game similar to that. You're just going to have, 60-ish years old Sam Fisher and, 50-ish year old Grimm's daughter in your ear.
Seems similar to Splinter Cell Conviction, where he's literally playing old man
Yeah.
for the first time, playing
exactly.
old man. But yeah, you got me with Leave. If that's not,
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Very solid.
Yeah,
hook.
but
Very
I'm gonna
solid
say
hook.
this much: it's not gonna take number one. I don't think it's gonna be. It's not gonna take number one on there. I don't think it will. I think K-pop
Well, I guess it
Demon
will all
Hunters is
depend on
gonna be
what
there
comes
for a
out
while
around that
longer.
time.
Yeah.
Maybe
You
he'll
think
drop a
K-pop Demon
Fancy
Hunters is
Dance.
going to be there through October 14th?
Yes.
It just overthrew like the number one Netflix show of all time.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
yeah, it's yeah, that title.
It's
yeah.
going to be there
Dude,
for.
It's gonna
Jake,
be there for a while.
it's literally been number one since its second week of release.
I understand what you guys are saying, but October 14th is still a ways out, and I
mean,
It's
those
technically
I
also a Halloween
find it
movie.
difficult that it's not going to take the number one
It'll be in the
spot
top
for
10.
at least
I would
It'll be
be
a top 10.
surprised if it was still number one 2 months from now.
it's gonna
Yes,
be like
I
one of
agree, I
those
agree.
things of like eventually Netflix is gonna say, okay, you've been number one forever. We're gonna just take you out. We're gonna take you out. You're in the Raptors right now. You're retired. Like we can't
And
have you
that's-
as number one for like 3 months in a row.
And-
We need some
and
variety.
we know that Netflix curates things that way. They're very opaque with a lot of things, so they very easily can manipulate what their top 10 is for the weekend or for the week. Because you know for a fact, like when they release a bunch of Netflix original TV shows or movies, and they're all occupying the top 5 for like a week straight. That's not natural. That's not the people actually watching that.
Yeah, that's why I just said
Hasn't
like,
it?
that's why I said like
Has-
sooner or later like the second part of Wednesday, it'll probably just be like number one for maybe like like a week, and then K-pop Demon Hunters will take it back up. That's how I see it. Like, you know,
Yeah.
Has the last season of Stranger Things come out yet,
No,
or is that not till October?
that's not until November.
Yeah, it's going to be a little
Oh,
bit
okay.
longer.
it's gonna coming
Yeah.
out during Thanksgiving, right? Like, it's supposed to be
I
dropping.
think so. I think so.
Mhm.
Get the whole family together to watch.
Yeah.
And then it'll finally be over. Finally.
The pain
Sure,
will be
until
over.
the anime,
Even
and then
though-
the spin-offs.
The spin-offs,
Yeah,
the cartoon.
Badger,
Then the
please,
video
just
game.
Just
Oh,
give me
wait,
this
they've already
little
had
bit.
one.
Just give me this one. Just
Sorry,
this
man.
one. please.
I do want to say I'm really happy for Millie Bobby Brown and John Bon Jovi's son. They're expecting their first child. They
Oh,
got
nice.
married. and
Aren't they
they're expecting
adopting?
their first child. No,
they're
she's
adopting?
Yeah, they're
pregnant.
expecting it to be
She's-
delivered any
pregnant.
day now. I mean, she did adopt it.
Oh,
She
Mhm.
also pregnant in addition to
Mhm.
the child they announced adopting?
I
yeah.
think
See,
she. I think
this is
she's-
why
she's
I'm
pregnant.
confused here. I thought she was. They announced they were adopting.
Yeah.
So she's pregnant and adopting. That's
Don't do it. You might
Double
need to fact check
whammy.
Yeah,
that one.
be very careful
Don't-
with that.
Double whammy.
Don't raise him in Jersey, please.
Let
Sorry,
me
John.
let me go
So-
make sure because I think they said that she was pregnant.
Mm.
Both
for
can
her.
be true.
Maybe she
Either
feels
way.
like maybe it was something like she feels like she wants to be pregnant. She wants to have a kid, but she can't be pregnant because of Hollywood. So
Yeah.
that's
Sure.
that might have been what came through.
Womp womp.
But I'm definitely sure that they're adopted.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Thank you.
I was
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
They're
so.
adopting
Adopted.
kids.
Woo!
What's up, Hoodie?
And shout out to you, Hoodie D. So good to see you, my friend.
Call of
Somebody-
Duty's gay.
I already told him that earlier.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Call of Duty.
Well,
I mean, is
But
You
I'm
wanna-
still
you wanna
I'm still gonna play Black Ops 7 so I can review it.
But you want to
well,
know
that
what
makes you
else?
gay. So
I was gonna say
If he's
but you wanna know
reviewing
what
it,
else
it
is
makes.
gay?
all
No,
right.
I'm reviewing
Sorry.
so nobody else has to play the dog shit.
Ah.
Good answer.
Hey,
Good
that
answer.
could be the
I'm
gayest
sorry,
game
Chris.
of the gayest game on Game Pass will be Black Ops 7. There
You're
we
not
go.
gonna get out. You're
Phantom,
not gonna get out that easy.
Phantom,
not getting
you're
out that
wrong
easy.
because Dragon Age: The Veilguard's on Game Pass.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not touching that. I don't like those games. I
Ah,
can't play
but see,
subscribers-
it's going to be chosen by the community.
The
So,
300 subscribers says you have to.
Yeah.
mhm. It's chosen by the community,
Ah.
Phantom. Sorry.
Hey, at least I don't do the one chip challenge at 400 like Kreese does, or at least mine's tamed to Jake at 500 and monetize, get his legs waxed on live stream.
Yeah, get my wife.
By
to
his
wax my
wife.
legs. Great. How
Yeah.
nice. Anyways, let's
Oh,
please move on to
gracious.
the next topic, Kreese.
Yeah. Clown of the week. I think it's really obvious. It's gonna be Cracker Barrel. Like.
Oh
you know,
yeah. So
Yeah.
let's start at the kind of the beginning of this, shall we? Because there have been some developments recently.
We need
my
Aunt Your Mama
goodness.
back, and we need
Straight
Uncle
from
Ben's
CBS
Rice
News.
Yeah.
Cracker
Bing
Barrel
the
loses almost 100 million in value as stock plunges after new logo release. Let's pause this crap here. Yeah, let's see. Cracker Barrel shed almost 100. Go away, lady. Cracker Barrel shed almost 100 million in market value Thursday after its stock plunged following the release of a new logo. The new design eliminates a long-standing drawing of an overall clad man leaning against a barrel in favor of a cleaner logo featuring just his changed name. Look,
That's
if you're
Uncle
an old
Herschel.
country, if you're
Say
an old
his
country store,
name.
Uncle Herschel, they got rid of Uncle Herschel.
Uncle Herschel.
They got rid of Uncle Herschel early last week. My goodness, or late last week. Excuse me. Look, this whole I think JonTron did a video on this like 6 years ago. Maybe it wasn't that long ago. Maybe it was 4 or 5 years ago of tech companies going with very, very minimalist logos. And he took the absolute piss out of it. And I think it's a great video. Everyone should go watch. If you're an old country store, don't do that. Don't go with like the new sleek Silicon Valley, very minimalist logos. No,
Everybody
keep
hated
your
it.
old logos. Keep the shit that people know and remember. Continue to appeal to the people who actually patronize your store.
No, it
It's
reminds
very
people of
simple.
being happy. They need it to look sleek and modern. So when we're in the 15-minute cities getting bugs covered in country fried gravy, It's not real gravy.
I see.
We won't remember what they took from us.
Oh, so when my pod comes in the mail that I hook up
Mhm.
into my brain chips, it's gonna be sponsored by Cracker Barrel. It's gonna be
Denny's,
it's gonna be like a
Cracker
NASCAR.
Barrel.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
sponsored everywhere.
Non-offensive.
You know-
You'll feel nothing. Yeah.
Whoever
you
came
were.
up with the bright idea to just take all these, restaurants and turn them into banks should have their
They're
toenails,
communists.
their toenails
you that?
ripped off and dipped in gasoline because
But
it,
it's a bunch of
they say,
villains.
it's modern decor. Bullshit.
Yeah, the modern decor thing. This is the modern decor comparison. And you know, we actually have a couple of tweets here of people comparing the modern decor, such as this one right here. Mr. Air Force said, 35 years ago, I've gone to your restaurants for the unique atmosphere, the decor, the beauty of an old country style dining experience. All went to shit. If I wanted this
Gentrification.
decor, I would eat at Denny's. I will never go to another Cracker Barrel. I'm sharing with my friends. Go woke, go broke. And here we have the classic Cracker Barrel, which, hey, this is what it's supposed to look like. It feels warm. It feels
It felt
welcoming.
like
It feels
racism.
inviting. It feels like you're going to get some
Knickknacks.
good food. It feels like
Yeah.
racist. And
It felt like
now
racism.
it just looks like this.
Ugh.
This
And
is sad.
Dude,
This is sad.
they
worse.
My God.
they even got rid
My
of their
God.
gift store. They got rid of their gift store in
That
the front of the
what?
store.
Oh my
How can
God.
I buy Poggle?
That's literally just more money lost.
And the thing is, a lot of Cracker Barrels are off of interstates, either coming into a state or in a major hub. So when people would get off traveling, they could stop there. They could buy gifts from the state they're in, and
know
they
they
would
could
go
eat
into
now.
business.
They could buy
A
food for later, and they could buy
$300
gifts.
rocking chair that you're never going to
Yeah.
use. Yeah.
You know you messed
Absolutely,
up when
absolutely.
you messed up when you even got blacks like myself there saying like, why'd you get rid
Look,
of the racism, dude? It was awesome.
speaking
Like
of-
we didn't have a problem. We didn't have a problem with it. Like
I missed the
Speaking of-
segregation.
Speaking
Well,
of,
what-
we have Kia Giovanni Shakur here saying, "Dear white people, black people did not care about the old logo. We didn't ask for this, and we're cool with old logo and interior design." So,
the old timey feeling,
talking
man.
about that
like,
racist atmosphere, yeah,
Maybe
People
it's
are-
the old
people are
time because
for
it's
it.
not like there's a sign next to the drinking fountain or something. It's not, there's
yeah,
not
yeah,
actual racist shit on the walls.
Maybe in Alabama, you might find that.
Maybe.
It's like I was like on New Black Street last week, Badger, and I said like, you know what? I want my Jim Crow pancakes, dude. Like this is a travesty, dude. Like I don't.
Just saying they did know how to cook. It's not broke,
They
don't.
did-
But
they
yeah,
did.
no.
So this is this is, you can see what happened here. This is running. This is a previous month when I took this. This was from the 25th of July to the 25th of August, and you can see some
They
dips
lost so
there.
much money.
And they had a little bit of recovery, but then it went right back down.
They're asking her
And
to step
that's-
down too.
That startled the hell out of them. And so what ended up happening is we can have something like this, which was in Financial Times, where it says, in the latest in the whirlwind controversy over its branding, Cracker Barrel abandoned its new logo after it drew ire from conservatives and President Donald Trump, leading shares to surge 8%.
Oh, just blame it on Trump.
Critics argue
Only
the company had
Republicans.
abandoned its classic Southern feel by removing the old man Uncle Herschel and his barrel
Didn't
as
the
it attempted to
Democratic
join
Party-
a spate of companies
They-
embracing minimalistic logos. Boo minimalistic logos. And so they
Yeah.
put out this bullshit ass statement.
Yeah, even
Put out this
Newsom,
bullshit
who
ass statement.
also
If you
said
wanna
they should
read
change it.
read it.
He was
Yeah.
a conservative. They didn't.
Yeah, the Democratic
Oh,
Party on
they
their official
tweeted
page
out-
said like, you guys are wrong. Don't change
Yeah.
the logo.
Yeah.
Like, don't change.
I love that.
Which I
Newsom,
find it
well-known
kind of weird
conservative.
that they will like the Southern, maybe it just feels like home for them. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm gonna use a second.
It does call to them innately.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, they say, hey, don't change that. That's reminded of, reminds us, Yeah, just go on.
The
like,
good old times.
the good old times.
That's why I buy Cousin T's pancake batter now.
Oh,
Because they
Cousin
ruined
T.
Aunt Jemima.
Oh yeah,
Same
Terrence
thing
is
here.
Terrence. What's his name?
Shout out to you, Terrence.
Yeah, Terrence is funny, man. Like,
Oh, dude, he's great.
he's the only one that keeps on saying, "Bring back Aunt Jemima syrup."
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Yeah,
You know what? He
Bring
makes
back the
fantastic
glass
arguments.
bottle that looks like her. Bring back the glass bottle
Bring
that
back
looks
the
like
butter
her.
as well.
And
Yeah.
bring back Land O'Lakes butter.
That's Miss
Terrence makes a
Buttersworth.
fantastic argument, or Mrs. Butterworth as well. Terrence makes a fantastic argument for bringing back Aunt Jemima, because what are you doing when you get rid of the Aunt Jemima bottles?
That's a
When you're
black
getting
business,
rid
by
of
the way.
Uncle Ben.
Yeah. Why did you hate
Freddie
a strong
Rice?
black woman who had
You're-
an independent business?
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. You are erasing black people in American history who made something of themselves and made these businesses. Even if they ended up selling them off in their older age, fine. Okay. You're still erasing
Also-
these people. What are you
Also,
doing?
don't
Terrible
and also
mistake.
don't forget the design was off of the black woman from Gone with the Wind.
Mhm.
I mean, they literally used her likeness for the character too.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say you got me looking it up because I am well aware that Aunt Jemima is not an actual black woman and it was totally
Yes.
racist in
Mhm.
depiction made by white people to sell it.
Mhm.
But it's one of those that's our word now things where we took it and made it a positive. Same
Mhm.
thing with Uncle Ben. And so
Yeah.
now
Mhm.
it's racist if you get rid of it, even if it was racist in its
Mhm.
inception,
Yes.
whatever. You get the point.
Mhm.
Bring back
Yeah.
Aunt Jemima.
Aunt
That's how
Jemima,
time
bring it back.
moves, baby.
Bring back Aunt Jemima.
Bring it back. We want it back, please.
Bring-
And while we were at it, like, we need to bring back the old McDonald's. We need to bring back we need
That's
to bring
right.
back the Chalupa dog. We need to
Mhm.
bring back the Chihuahua for
The
Taco
burger.
Bell.
Burger.
Yes.
burger.
Yo quiero
Quiero
Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell.
Where's that dog?
Bring back the Chihuahua. He was
Yes.
awesome. He was cool. Like, you know.
She actually was very progressive. It was a female Chihuahua that filmed those
Oh, my
commercials. So
bad.
let's not take her agency.
Mhm.
My goodness,
Okay.
let's not. No.
and voiced by an Italian man.
Close enough.
Mamma mia.
That is close enough. That is pretty
That's close
close.
enough.
There's a lot of Italians in Argentina. They speak Spanish. It's close
I mean,
enough. to
Sophie would
Mexico. There you
know.
go.
Yeah.
So, Sophie would know. I
Well,
mean, I thought
Jake's
my wife
wife
Peruvian,
would
not
definitely
great.
know. Jake's wife would definitely know.
True.
Well, she's not Mexican. She's Peruvian, but I get close enough, I guess. But anyway,
No, Big Mexico.
this is
Mexico.
Cracker Barrel's horrific statement that they just released a few days ago. They said, a promise to our guests. If the last few days have shown us anything, it's how deeply people care about Cracker Barrel. We are truly grateful for your heartfelt voices. You've also shown us that we could have done a better job sharing who we are and who we'll always be. What has not changed and what will never change are the values this company was built on when Cracker Barrel first opened in 1969. Hard work, family, and scratch-cooked food made with care. A place where everyone feels at home, no matter where you're from or where you're head. That's the Cracker Barrel you'll always find.
The
You guys have
politically
lube because we're
My
getting corporately
left
masturbated right now.
Oh, dude.
Literally, this person was on their
telling
knees with their mouths wide open writing this fucking thing.
This is also after they went on mainstream and said that it's a vocal minority that have a problem with this.
Mhm.
No.
Is that why your stock went down 100 million?
Yeah.
The
Yes,
vocal
yes.
minority often represents excuse me, I want to be specific about this. The middle stroke right leaning vocal minority often represents the vast majority of the country. Very often. So
the election.
go ahead and go on your morning shows and say it's just a vocal minority, etc., and so forth, yada yada yada. Yes, Wayfarer, that's why I get paid to voice things from time to time, and I appreciate it very much. Anyways,
And that's the reason why Jake's gonna be our super chat
and
reader when that day comes.
when that day comes. And so it's just a couple of days after they say all those things, Badger, they come out with this. Their promise to their guests. Look, they asked the new CEO to step down. Good. She made some very deliberate decisions before becoming CEO that she said she was going to implement when she did. Those obviously backfired horrifically, as we have seen over the past week and change. And it doesn't look like she's going to be CEO for much longer. I don't think they're going to fire her, but she is not going to be running it.
There was there was a couple of guys that were even telling her like, listen, would do not change anything inside the store.
She had some investors, that said don't do it. Warned her, said it would be a horrible decision.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
It absolutely was.
In the last 20 years, have we had such a big controversy with something like this other than Cracker Barrel in the last 20 years?
There was the Target controversy last year. There was the Bud Light controversy.
No. I mean them changing the decor and logo.
I don't think so.
I mean, there have been the people that have noticed how Pizza Hut has changed so much.
Yeah,
I guess let's say Papa John's maybe.
Papa John's was a little bit different because that was a specific person. It was the person who started it and the representative who was quoting something that was written.
Yeah,
and that got him.
People take that people take it out of context, whatever.
And it was taken out of context. Exactly. Yes.
They just wanted to fire him for a reason, like because he was like making so much money. They had to get him on something, and that's
Shocker.
What they got him on.
Shocker, the person that started the company and held the majority of the shares.
It's like that's usually what happens. It's like if they don't like you or like you start to be considered a threat, they're gonna try to use something in your past to come take you out. It happens with every famous person or whatever.
Every time,
every single time.
Anytime they don't like you,
that's
for damn sure.
Yeah, I don't think something this. At least I don't remember something this big blowing up in the last few years.
Yeah. Other than Bud Light and Target, which I'm laughing at Target because I used to work for them. It was not that progressive. I mean, it was progressive, but it wasn't that bad and everything to where like you had like gender neutral clothes like in California, I believe.
Those were for political reasons, right? This is just like it might have been a lot of on the right complaining, but the left was like, no, that's stupid. Why would you change the homely, old-timey atmosphere for that modern shit that we're all tired of?
This was the one of the few times where we've been unified, and
every American just stood up and just said like, yo, you're doing too much.
If you haven't gone on a road trip, gone to Cracker Barrel and played the peg game, which they now used to Nerd Wars was showing it that it used to have like game. if you leave more than 3, you're an idiot. Yeah. Well, the other ones don't say that. They have the positive affirmations
with the golfing tee things. I
want to be called an ignoramus for getting 5 or more left on the table.
Yeah, so you're messing with people's collective memories, basically, of experiences that just don't need to be changed.
You're messing with their lived experiences.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have to think about these things. Don't do exactly. Don't mess with their lived experiences.
So last night Hayden did bring up a good point. We have to like keep calling them out on this shit to make sure they they change it back like it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we think this is a win, and we say do nothing after this point, they're going to do it again.
They could turn
they'll
back
do it again. They'll do it again, and then other places will follow their lead. So we have to stay vigilant.
This has always been an issue politically and socially. You know, that's where the whole statement of Republicans are just Democrats going the speed limit, because Democrats will keep pushing and pushing and pushing, or let's just say let's make it easier. Let's say the left will just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and the Republicans are like, now slow down now, slow down now, slow down now. And every time we get a little bit of a win, we're like, yes, a win. We plant our flag, we sit down, we crack open our beer, and meanwhile, the other side just keeps going. They just keep going forward, and we're just waiting back. No,
culture.
You have to capitalize. And look, people on the right, conservatives, need to be a part of culture. And if you're not going to create culture, somebody else is going to do it for you.
Yeah.
Politics are downstream from culture. Not to get too political. I know I can do that from time to time, but
Mhm.
politics are downstream of culture, and if you're not going to create culture, somebody else is going to do it for you, and it might not be the type of culture that you like.
But I'll say this without getting too political. Like some of the people on the right, like AKA a Charlie Kirk or something like that, they get it. Officer Tatum, they get
Yes.
they get the pop culture stuff. They say like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You know, we understand. Now we understand, or whatever. Like the people that are like, you know, who's the like the Mitch McConnells and the like the
Yeah,
Bush family,
the
like
real old heads.
yeah,
People, video
like,
games are the
boomers.
problem people.
Yeah, the boomers or whatever. Like they for some reason they all still think we're lazy. So you know we can't
We can't please
it's-
them.
we can't please them. So you
It
know
is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what, boomers, give us jobs that 18-year-olds can get without 2 to 4 years of work experience, and maybe we'll start to be a little bit easier on you.
Back in my day, I had 2 houses, 5 cars, and like I was like, okay, player, like
Back in my day.
Where it's so easy.
Oh, if only it were.
Well, back in my day, we used to go to Cracker Barrel, and they had a whole bunch of good stuff in there. Then some stupid twat waffle decided to take it out.
what does the CEO look like anyway? Like, show a picture real quick.
Like
just
most
like you'd
leftist white
expect.
women.
Yeah.
She looks like Gwyneth Paltrow, but more
Oh.
manly.
But fat.
Also, she did lie.
No,
on
she's
national
not fat.
television.
She's not fat. She's skinny as hell, but she looks like a
Okay.
manly Gwyneth Paltrow.
Let's see. Let's choose this image here. Because she's talking on one of the worst financial advice shows on television.
Dude, if I knew we were gonna do that, I would have made a meme. I would have made a
Let's do
meme.
this right here. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's her talking to a man who gives some of the worst financial advice you can find on television.
The one thing I have
And
noticed is
Looks like
not
who
many
you'd
people,
expect.
not many
Well,
people mention
Sophie.
that she lied on national television about the thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think she's part of the. I think she's part of like the. She's part of the community, like you know.
I'm
Well,
surprised they sell 70,000 rocking chairs. I'm surprised
Okay.
they sell that many a year.
Very expensive.
I would
Oh, yeah.
expect more from that. from the
Okay,
rocking
so
chairs.
I'll say this much: I wouldn't fuck her with my
Surprised
friend's
people
dick.
buy 'em.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. On
That's
that
good to know.
note, what's next, Chris?
Good to know.
On
Yeah.
that note, okay, so Badger, like on this note, like so you said that James Gunn didn't have a plan.
Oh
Oh,
boy. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
boy.
Okay.
So, excellent.
This is
pivot.
where the meat of it is. This is where the meat of it is.
Here we go.
A quick little
I'm out this one. I'm out this one. Chris has been waiting to talk to Badger about this one.
you were speaking to
it's not even
Alan
nothing
over on
bad or
Film.
anything, like-
You were speaking to Alan over at Film Threat, and
Yeah.
Kreese took umbrage with something.
No,
with some
it's not
things
even
you
that.
said.
It's like
Chris is angry.
I'm not angry, Badger. I'm not angry.
I won't say.
Oh,
I could
man.
say it again. James Gunn has no fucking plan. That's literally what his brother said. He says he doesn't have an overall plan. He has bullet points, and on any of those bullet points could be overridden at any moment by one of James' friends bringing a script that he thinks is good. He has no actual hierarchy of what movie he wants to come out in what order, building, do anything, as evidenced by every single thing he's done and said, including and up to switching Clayface from a Elseworlds movie into a DCU movie because he needed content. That is not a man who has everything well laid and thought out.
Ooh.
So-
yeah,
so
this
Badger,
is not a Marvel
like that.
phase 1, 2, and 3 type situation, guys.
So,
Yeah.
Badger, I want to ask you something. So, we were talking about this a few nights ago. Do you believe if he cannot get Batman right,
It's
his
over.
universe is done?
I don't think we will get to his Batman. Realistically speaking, we have to get through Peacemaker season 2, Lanterns, his Supergirl movie, the Clayface movie. And I don't think Supergirl is going to make more than 500 million. It's going to be a huge embarrassment. He's going to lose him a bunch of money.
I don't care about Supergirl.
And I don't know
to be
where
honest.
we go. A
I
lot of
don't
people
care.
don't.
I don't care about Supergirl. Now the
Right, but
Lantern
that's my
show.
point. That's his second
Yeah.
fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Where's
See-
Wonder Woman? Where's Batman? It's almost like he
Yeah.
didn't have it planned out.
Yeah.
Almost.
So like when I was going based on the original slate, I said like, okay, the universe is already established or whatever. Like, you know, things are subject to change or whatever. And the way he was talking about, hey, we're gonna do stuff without
Kreese, hold on a second. I just want to point out how you said the universe is already established, and
I
then
heard it
literally
too,
the
'cause-
next thing you said was things are subject to change.
Right.
Is it
And it's also
established
not
or are they
established.
subject to change?
Superman only established that in his world, superheroes have been around for 300 years.
Yeah.
That's all it established. Because if you then ask James, so Superman's in his 3rd year, and you've got a Batman that's going to have Damian, meaning he's in like 8 year 10.
Yeah.
What about Flash? And what about Flash? And he goes, I don't know about Flash. What about Green Arrow? I don't know about Green Arrow. They could be. I don't know if they're active.
Yeah.
Bro, he's the one in charge. If he doesn't know, who does?
Yeah.
And then you can say, well, he hasn't made those decisions because he wants to be open. He even said he called it fluid. That means I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you can't be you can't be fluid on something where you at least need to have the next 10 years planned out.
At
least.
minimum.
Yeah.
And then you're making decisions of characters, and you're skipping them ahead in your timeline, which retroactively means a bunch of seminal moments have already happened.
Yeah.
You've got Batman on Damian. You want to do a Teen Titans, which that now dictates who your Teen Titans are. You've got a Kid Flash. I don't know who your main Flash. And it all these points just degrade the more you look into them with any side of light. So I know people like Gunn. I liked him too. I like all 3 Guardians movies. I wanted to love Superman. I did not like Superman. I gave it a 6 out of 10, probably just because I like superhero shit. But
so
just point after point, I don't agree with his choices.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the one thing I have said multiple times, I can trust James Gunn with a comic book movie better than Zack Snyder. I mean, come on.
I can't agree with that anymore. I would take a Man of Steel or an Ultimate BVS all fucking day long. Do I like some of his choices? No.
Yeah.
But between the Superman I got previously and this boy child,
see, I like
no
the
offense
first
to David.
I actually like the James Gunn Superman movie more than I like the Man of Steel, but I still like Man of Steel. I actually like them both. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, yeah, because it just for me, I'm just speaking for myself or whatever. For me, it felt more like a Superman movie. It felt like, you know, I like the comic book feeling of it. I like the somewhat the campiness of it a little bit more or whatever. But that's just me. But I understand why a lot of people didn't like it or whatever too. So.
Sure. I trust James with group events, a lot of characters that he can make his fun little jokes and have quippy back and forth. I don't trust him, and I think he's sort of proven it. Single characters, he can't do it, which is why Superman was guest starring in his own movie.
I call it down the middle, like the same way, like I'm like, you know, very, very hard on Kevin Feige. Like I'm doing the same thing with James Gunn because like I'll tell you about Peacemaker, like season 2, episode 1. That was crazy. Like that first.
They had a gay orgy.
They had a gay
orgy.
I was like, fair. I was like, yo, bro, what is this? Like, yo, James, come here.
That's the other one.
Like,
James came in, he took over. He kept all of his characters. He kept all of his narrative choices.
Yeah.
Kept the actors he chose, even if they were people that were previously working there.
Yeah.
But, you know, and nowhere has he shown a ability to sacrifice or choose what's best for character, story, universe building. It's only whatever he wants. And I just don't think a successful universe, not how you make.
Yeah.
Well, I think the only thing I'm excited for Supergirl is Jason Momoa's Lobo. I think he was made to play Lobo, and I think he'll do good as Lobo.
I care less about Supergirl. Like, I really don't care about Supergirl.
No, I just care about the Lobo character because I think it's going to be a good character. He'll steal the movie.
It's like I'll be the first one to tell you that I might not go to the theater for that one.
But if Lobo steals the show in a Supergirl movie, that means Supergirl is less popular.
Of course,
that's a problem.
I mean, the last time Supergirl was ever popular was on the CW.
Yeah,
and that waned as it ended.
I understand Phantom, but the point being made here is it's not about what our personal preferences are. It's about what James Gunn
wants to do.
Has to do. has to do
to
make sure that this new DC universe continues to build and build and build and build over these next 5 to 10
Forget
years.
Gunn, forget Snyder, forget everything. If I were to tell you, you boys right now have the ability to build a DCU, and I'll give you 3 movies to do it. What are the 3 movies you would make? What are the 3
Batman,
characters?
Superman, Wonder Woman.
Okay, so what are we
Yep.
talking about here?
Yeah.
He can say, again, respect to all the things I like about him. You can talk all you want about it needs to be a good script and this and that.
Yeah.
And your first movies are Superman, Supergirl, and Clayface.
Yeah.
That math is not mathing for me.
Yeah.
Because
1 out of 3 is failing. That's
because even so, Badger, even the get to this. When I was like on my other podcast, like shout out to the Kings of Pop Culture, they know I'm a James Gunn fan, and I even let my bros on here know. Have I said that I didn't really want James Gunn to do the Superman movie or whatever? Like he's not my first choice.
James didn't. That's the other thing, Kreese. Did you watch the hour behind the scenes?
Yes, I seen it.
Okay, then James didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Peter Safran wanted him to do it and convinced him, and because it was such a responsibility, he took it on himself. That is a mistake.
Yeah,
this is just a mistake. I don't agree with a lot of the decisions he made regarding Superman. And honestly, it just felt like a big. James got fired because of shitty jokes, whether he's a PDF or not. Shitty jokes. He got fired. It hurt him. And the entire last thing about it's okay for you to feel bad about feeling bad is 100%. And the monkeys on the typewriters is a James Gunn therapy session beat that does. And even David tried to tell him that in the script when he's like, this doesn't make sense because Pa Kent just told me that. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I just have yet to see something that truly means he understands what he's. He should not be CEO. Creative, sure.
Well,
and he was creative for just a short period of time before he was made CEO. It was like less than a couple of months.
This is where I say, like, I will want Peter Safran to just pull James to the side, like, bro, all right, put it down. You go over there. Like, go over there. Like,
this was the same issue with Zack Snyder. He's literally going down the Zack Snyder route. I mean,
okay, but here's the difference, though, and here's the original release, and just because this is the only clear example of it, I'm not even going to talk about Snyder, like the Justice League shit, just Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Walter Hamada and Ann Safran, all these motherfuckers that hated him, ruined that movie by taking out 30 minutes. I remember watching it and going, boy, this is disjointed. Doesn't make any fucking sense. And then I watched the Ultimate. I was like, okay, say what you want about the decision to have them fight this early and then do
Snyder cuts are better.
Okay. But this is Gunn. He has full control. There's no one ruining him. These are his decisions.
Yeah.
And that's at least a difference between Snyder and Gunn. Snyder is a visionary. He has a vision for the things that he wants to do, and he's going to do them.
Obligatory. I am not a Snyder bro. Rebel Moon was horrible. I don't want to restore the Snyderverse, even if I loved Henry as Superman. I'm just saying, like, I'm being fair here.
You have to clarify that.
Balls and strikes, baby.
Badger, I think you would agree with me with this. If Gunn would direct one movie in this universe, it would have been a Justice League movie.
Sure, after their characters and like art had already been established, and then you put them together in a fun and keep I can't wait, and I really hope someone gets David gets to write his Superman and another director, because all of the audition scene, he's played it stoic and not a bunch of emotion. He said his first instinct was to play it that way, and David made him ramp it up to that pitchy man-child shit that is what's throwing everyone off.
Yeah.
It's not even year one Superman.
For me.
He's 30. He's 30. He's Superman for 3 years. Shout out Atomic Patriot. Yeah, it just a bunch of incongruent shit that when you understand it was just that's what Gunn wanted.
Yeah. Because
then it starts making sense.
So for me, like, once again, I like the Superman movie. My problems is, like, I think there was way too many jokes, and honestly, like the even though that movie was 2 hours and 9 minutes, like,
just goes
it felt like I put my head down. I was like, yo, what happened? Like, or whatever.
Okay. So one thing I'd like to talk about, Badger. So you like Fantastic Four more, right?
Yeah.
I like as a movie, I was incredibly frustrated by Superman because it starts off with him getting his ass kicked, and he goes back and he gets his ass kicked, and then Lois kicks his ass in the conversation, and so on and so forth until by the time he did get his win, and it still looked goofy because he's in a volcano Minecraft river thing, or with the, he's choking on nanites, and I just was frustrated through the whole movie. And while I hate Pedro, and I did not think it was going to be good. I thought it was stupid to have a female Silver Surfer. That movie worked. They made the Johnny and the Silver. It worked enough, and by the end of it, I wasn't frustrated.
Yeah. Well, I love the Fantastic Four movies. I didn't like the 2016 one. I think that was fucking retarded.
That one we don't talk about.
But I like the Jessica Alba ones, and I like the Roger Corman one. That's on YouTube. You can actually watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
it's the only place you can.
Yeah, and so I've seen the clips of it. Don't take me wrong. I think Pedro I agree with like ABF and you and a lot of people. Pedro is just out there all the time. Nobody cares about him. Nobody wants to see him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a great actor. I mean, he's a phenomenal actor. It's just they got him on everywhere.
He's
That's
in everything.
One of the
problem.
We can't. The only thing that we can't ignore is that Pedro Pascal is indeed a good actor.
He's a great actor.
He just is. He is. But everything else, holy shit. Yeah. At the very least, when he's in a movie, he's playing a character, and he's good at playing.
Just so Kreese can understand, like with Superman, I felt like every time it was about to get serious or the stakes, a joke, as you said, was let, and it kind of ruined it for me.
Yeah.
At least this one, the stakes were deadly serious, and there were a couple jokes in Fantastic Four, but they were like in between, and it didn't take away from the like you're gonna die type of feeling.
So this is how I felt about like Fantastic Four. I'm just saying for me, however, like I didn't really care for it. I thought it was like the opposite. How you feel about Superman? That's how I felt about Fantastic Four, because I was really mad at the Galactus stuff. Because I did not like the fact that Galactus.
At least we got Galactus and not a fart cloud in space, dude.
I understand.
Straight up.
But I'm saying, like, I did not like the fact that Galactus just wanted to give it all up and let Franklin be like the main person. I just thought that was
power.
Yeah, take his power. I thought that was just like.
But that's happened in the comic books, though.
I understand, but then there's plenty of things that happen in Superman that happen in the comic books, and that
right. So you're learning the great trick of people claiming comic accuracy,
and
I can point to a billion things that have happened, right?
Saying, Badger, I was just going to say, Badger, the thing with comic accuracy is everything has already been tried and done in comics. So whatever you put in the movie,
it's what they pick.
It was done in this comic.
It's what they pick.
It's what they pick and choose.
It's what exactly. It's
so for Superman, it's could Gunn have picked a very hopeful message? And no, he did the Viltrumite thing, which I don't know if they're going to try to retcon that, even though he said he's not. The digital release has the banner saying that it's not true over the news. So my point is, there's
Badger, you gotta remember we had a Loki Hulk moment in Superman with Luthor and Crypto.
Now that was funny. For me.
It was funny. But it took away the expense of the seriousness of the scene and of Superman's character, that he can't control his dog, that he would allow that to happen. And then you've got the juxtaposition of Henry stopping Doomsday from killing choices. Yeah.
It's just choices.
Okay, so I do want to ask you this question. What did you think of Black Adam, Badger?
Oh, I finally watched it, and I thought it was right on par with The Flash and Superman. The JSA was the same as the Justice Gang. It was the same narrative beat. Mr. Terrific was great, but that's just because Eddie Gathegi played a cool guy. But like again, I found it just the same. Like, oh man, Pierce Brosnan was great as Dr.
Right.
But
it's right.
It ended up being the same thing. A shame. Like, at least we got Henry at the end.
It's like with DC or whatever. Like I said, because Badger, I did like a video like last week on like the state of superhero movies. I said there's like only 3 superhero movies that like is keeping this whole entire boat afloat. Is Spider-Man Brand New Day, the Batman Part 2, and and I even said this: if James Gunn's James Gunn's Batman, if that does not hit, And Phantom, you said it, I said it, we all said it.
Yeah.
That thing doesn't hit. It doesn't matter what James Gunn puts out. They could be the next 10 out of 10 like blockbuster Oscar films. If you mess up Batman, yes, universe is done. They're not gonna forgive you. Like
Batman should have been the first movie.
Yeah.
Literally, it should, because he just got his Oscar, and he's got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He is the face of DC, but yet, tried and true, they go with Superman every time, and it fails every time. Go back and look at the Nolan films. When Batman was at his height of his popularity, no Superman, no Robin, no other DC superhero in there. It could be done. It could be done.
I mean, like all three movies or not, I mean, he didn't need a sidekick to be part of the movie.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He's perfectly capable of having just himself as the protagonist and having just, at least in this case, 2008's The Dark Knight, having just one antagonist, the Joker. Perfectly fine, perfectly acceptable, great movie.
We do want a Robin. Like, I want to see a good Robin. Like, shout out to my boy Chris O'Donnell. But like, I want like an actual like a Robin. Like,
he chose the hardest possible way to do all of this. He's literally doing what Zack Snyder did in the sense of like just starting at the end or middle, and he's doing the MCU, but phase 4 and 5, where it's just that no one knows what's going on. Because if you start with Batman Brave and the Bold, that means you're doing the entire Bat family,
which I have no problem with. It's just like, the thing that you guys are saying, like with Superman or whatever, and like Peacemaker, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little nervous with this whole entire Bat family thing. Like dog, you got to get this right or whatever. And I don't mind if they already have an established Bat family because we never got it or whatever. So I'm okay with that. I'm just nervous that you are writing this, and what you have shown me so far. I don't know, man. I don't know.
The worry is that a motherfucker that can't make me a hamburger is making a 7-course gourmet meal. I was like, no.
Yes.
Make one dish that tastes excellent.
Yeah.
I'm worried too.
Yeah. So that's why I said, like, I'm like the same way I'm with Kevin Feige. I'm gonna be the same way with James Gunn. Dude, you better get this Bat family right, or else your universe is dead. It's dead. It doesn't matter.
But you won't know that until 2028 because they've said they're not going to release a Batman movie in the same year as Matt Reeves' Batman. And if that comes out 2027, that means at the earliest, Supergirl is where we will see what the future for this universe is.
You know what, Badger? I wouldn't be surprised if the Green Lantern show that's not like directed by him. Well, he's like the producer on it, like directed by him. It actually ends up being the best thing.
You would hope, but then Tom King, Damon Lindelof,
no, Damon.
It's a worry. But I have Green Lanterns will be the first ability to see if we can get a project from the DCU that doesn't have the boo-hoo of James Gunn touching it, just tasting a little bit of it.
Well,
it really can be different.
At least we had Penguin. At least we had Penguin.
The Penguin. But that was under James Gunn. He was the producer on it. But he let Matt Reeves cook.
He was a producer, but was he the showrunner?
He says that. I don't think he had a goddamn thing. Yeah, no, it was Lauren LaFranc and Matt Reeves had a bit more.
He just probably put his name on it. It's like, I'm the producer.
But also, you guys got to remember, Creature Commandos was the start of this James Gunn's DC universe.
Yeah.
And it was terrible. It was awful.
Yes.
Badger,
the first 2 episodes was fine. Then it was like,
so ABF
was cool.
Yeah.
ABF stream. I mean, ABF stream maybe the first 2 episodes, and that's all we watched. After the necrophilia,
I watched the whole
necrophilia with
Frankenstein gets cucked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Frankenstein's monster rather gets cucked by Dr. Frankenstein fucking the bride.
The robot was the best part.
It's like
it's
one of those things of James, like You're making me want to like give you the Kevin Feige treatment. I'm giving you one more chance with Batman. If you mess this up for me, dog, I gotta do my job. I gotta take you out. Like I gotta take you out, bro. And
I won't enjoy that day.
I like James Gunn. I really do. But dude, what the heck was you doing with that Peacemaker 1 episode of season 2? It was too weird, man. Way too weird, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the stuff you absolutely want to avoid in the movies that he's going to be putting out. That shit is not going to fly.
Yeah.
Fuck $1 billion. Not going to make 500 million. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
with
All
movies,
right,
so 200, 250 million plus marketing. 500 ain't cutting it anymore.
What's the
All right,
final-
guys. So, do we have anything else?
Period.
I think it was like the Marvel Studio I want to talk about real quick before we get about
Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do
Yeah,
that
I
real
guess,
quick.
yeah, I guess, Badger, if that's all right with you, I guess we could real quick talk about Marvel pulling out of Georgia.
This
Tax
is a
breaks.
big
opinions on
story.
this.
Tax breaks. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
No, they were getting huge breaks here, though. That's the reason they came here. I mean, they did Endgame, they did Infinity War here, they did a bunch, they did Civil War here, and they were getting tax breaks. I think this is about Trump. I think this is the whole thing about they're leaving because of Trump.
Well, I hope he tariffs them.
But to the UK of all
Oh,
things,
yeah.
I mean, I know it
Yep.
does. It's also kind of similar to a tax break, but
The UK is an interesting choice. I would have to imagine that a lot of it would be Northern Ireland and Scotland.
yeah.
I know that Fantastic Four was done in London, which can't imagine was cheap. That's for damn sure. But
Oh,
this
most
surprised me.
likely not.
Apparently, Marvel pulling out of Georgia is getting rid of nearly half of their money. That is,
They literally built a
incredible.
studio. They took
Yeah.
over part of the Tyler Perry compound for their movies, and then
Like
they built a smaller production facility outside of Athens, Georgia. I know. I go by it every now and then.
like it says, wiping out nearly half of its spending and leaving its once bustling soundstage is largely empty. That is
Crazy.
incredible. Half is amazing. This one, and again, First Steps was in London, and now the new Avengers films, the next Spider-Man, they're going to be in facilities just outside of London. That can't be cheap. That can't. It has to be cheap. There has to be some sort of tax breaks, but I really would have to deep dive into this to see what monetary incentive there would be to moving to being just outside of the UK. I pay attention to English politics, pay attention to UK politics. I don't know what the hell Keir Starmer and the Labour Party are doing that are incentivizing this. But if this is a pull out of Georgia for political reasons, it's going to bite them in the ass real soon.
Okay, you gotta remember they're going to be using Pinewood Studios, and
they're going to be using the home of James Bond.
And the thing is, when they charge people to go in there, they charge nearly $500 million to film in these places when they rent them out to studios. Literally,
these are expensive. I mean, $500 million seems a little much, but as you're saying here, with rising labor costs in Georgia, tip the scales. Apparently, in the UK, crews are paid less, and studios aren't saddled with health insurance expenses, making it cheaper to shoot overseas. Says a person familiar with the matter to the Wall Street Journal. So apparently, it is. It's the fact that they don't have to worry about paying for health insurance, and labor prices are cheaper. So apparently, whatever else is more expensive, it's balancing the scales the other way to make it cheaper to film out there.
Yeah, free healthcare, but not really free.
And I just hope when they start importing movies, Trump tears the shit out of them.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Badger, do you have any opinions on this?
Yeah, I thought it's like the third time I've seen them leave Georgia originally because you needed an ID, voter ID, all the things. We'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I got. It's like I don't have nothing else to say on it.
Fair enough. Fair
All
enough.
right, so we'll start with our distinguished guest, Badger. What you got going on?
Tomorrow I'll be on Nerd Wars channel for pre-FNT, and then we have
Nice.
Inside the Badger Den at
Oh,
8
nice.
o'clock Pacific time. That's the panel show. So
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
Very good.
come check it out.
Cool.
Very good.
So Jake,
Very good.
Jake, what you got going on?
Well, I have this going on 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Thursday, doing a show for the homies. If you guys don't know me, my name is Big Dog Jake, BIGGDOGGJAKE. I am a professional, though occasional VOA. I am a writer for hire. I love video games and I love metal music, and I will talk to anyone about them. I also do political commentary sometimes. You can find me on X. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me over on Discord. Just hit up BIGGDOGGJAKE. Maybe you want to hire me for something. Maybe you want to talk about music or video games. Maybe you want to do some voice work. Maybe you want to do some political stuff, what have you. I'm always around. I'm always here. I'd love to hear from you. And like I said, I will be doing this. Married life is busy. Taking care of stuff at home is busy. But Thursdays, 8 p.m., this is where I am.
Ebola, what you got going on?
Well, I have the here. Besides here, I have one Saturday with the homies, which is around the same time. Then I have I swear it's not hentai podcast with Vagabond on Sundays around 8. Then I yeah, the name's odd.
Great
Okay,
name.
then I have my videos Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday night with Sophie, assuming she's
Date
not
night.
dead. Then I have
No,
my
she's not
afternoon-
dead.
Then my afternoon streams on Thursday before with the homies podcast on Thursday.
Absolutely.
And for myself, I am probably
Oh,
this
just
weekend,
forget
I'm go-
about me, right?
Oh.
Again.
Yeah,
We got on
I was
Thursday
gonna
morning.
get you last.
Again.
I was going to get you last, Priest.
Oh, I
Jesus
see
Christ.
how it is. I see how it
Chill.
is.
You go on open bar, you
Diva.
get a big fucking head, diva.
Diva.
So the new Gears of War Reloaded came out the other day. I got to play it. Looks phenomenal. And I'm probably going to stream it this weekend and upload it to the channel. And probably get people together in Discord, and we can mess around and play some No Man's Sky. Start up a crew on No Man's Sky. And that's pretty much it for me. And also, we're working on a new show. In regards of like the Monday hangover that Jay does on Mondays, we're going to do a show of lost media, like forgotten movies, TV shows, and stuff like that. We're working on it. We have blessings from Mo and them, and we're working on that. And pretty much that's it for me. So, Kreese, what you got going on, you diva?
Well, yes, I am a diva, or I'm yeah. Yeah, so man, honestly, I got like a whole bunch of things going on. We got Saturday with the homies with anime right there. It's one of them names or whatever. We got I swear it's not
Anime.
hentai. It's not gonna be this week, next week with Vagabond or
Yeah.
whatever. Tuesday we got some more videos coming out. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. It might be K-pop Demon Hunters. It might be Marvel news. It might just be the part 2 for Peacemaker, and see if don't pull my hair out on that one. James, come on, dude, you gotta put out something good or whatever. And then finally, like our first guest on September is going to be Nomi. She's going to be coming on, and shout out to her if she's watching. So yeah, that's what we got going on so far for the Homies podcast. Tune
Absolutely.
in. Yeah.
And make sure all of you go sub to Angry Badger on YouTube. Watch his content, watch his videos,
Appreciate
watch
ya.
his live streams, and sub to him on X as well. Remember, links to him and all of us are down in the description. Go take a look at them. Go follow us all.
Yep.
And once again, Badger, thank you for coming on. We will be seeing you
for having me
guys.
on.
We'll be seeing you guys Saturday night with Anime with the Homies. We might. I gotta talk to somebody in Discord in a little while, see if they'd like to come on and talk about a certain death battle that happened the other day. Yeah. So till next time, I'm Fat MX. He's the Angry Badger. He's MMA-Kreese-King Jr., the diva. We got Boomin' Bob, aka Ebola, and we got Big Dog Jake. This is the For the Homies podcast. We'll see you guys Saturday night. Good night, everybody. Have a beautiful weekend.
Stay Gucci.
Thank everyone, and make sure to like the stream, nerds.